Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft update video. This is pre-release number 2 for 1.2.5, which means we're getting close to the release of this update. And although we are getting closer, there is no release date as of yet. So these updates will be smaller, they'll be released quicker, and this means they're not tied to just coming out on Wednesday each week. You see, today is Monday, where I usually release an episode of Hermitcraft, but I actually published today's episode yesterday in anticipation of this video, so if you missed it, you know where to find it here on the channel. So let's now get into the changes of this pre-release. First of all, the advancement for taking the armor off of a wolf, which is done using shears, has been changed from snippet to sheer brilliance. The control middle click feature for selecting a block and its contents will no longer display the MBT tag. Instead, you can see the redstone blocks tag has been removed. That's one way to distinguish it. Of course, you can also just place the block and see what's inside of it. Personally, it's a minor thing, but I think this change isn't particularly great. There is some distinguishment with having the redstone blocks tag on an unaltered block, but I think it'd be nicer to tell the player that there is some contents there. A change to the armadillo, it has this unbelievably cute rolling up animation that it could actually play while it was dying, and that will no longer occur. Next up, we have a change to the screen that appears when you go between dimensions. Did you see it? It was the nether portal animation played across the entirety of the screen. We will also see this animation when using commands to go between different dimensions. But as you'll see here in this slowed down clip, for the end it plays the end portal animation. The menu background blur that was added in this update cycle could slide from 0 up to 100%, but now it can go below 0 and into this offsetting. If we jump over to the website for the technical changes, the data pack version is now 40, and there are some modified loot function changes with fireworks. You can find a link to the article in the description box down below. When it comes to bugs, this one has affected a lot of previous releases of Minecraft. This one is related to wet wolves. When wolves are in rain, they actually render darker, but it's been deemed that they render too dark. Okay, so here we got some wet wolves. You can actually see them sort of blink at their normal color for like a split second when I spawn them. But as we change the weather to clear and the rain stops, you'll see they'll shake off the water and they'll go back to their regular color. So yeah, it was deemed to be too dark and it's been tweaked to what you just saw. As for the rest of the bugs in this pre-release, they're mostly related to the snapshots of this update cycle and are mostly minor technical things that need to be tweaked and changed, so nothing much to worry about. So next up, the paintings that you would have seen on the thumbnail of this video. They are not part of this pre-release, they are actually part of the Bedrock Preview Edition. So after last week's snapshot video, like literally right after I published it, the preview edition of Bedrock came out with these 5 new paintings in it. These are experimental features, that means they'll be a part of 1.21, and I don't know if they'll be put in with these pre-releases, but I imagine it's unlikely. So for now they are only on Bedrock Edition, but these are the paintings: Baroque, Humble, Meditative, Prairie Ride, please correct me if I've got that wrong, and Unpacked. Now, unlike Java Edition, the paintings are not separated into individual items, so I'm going to have to place a lot of these down and do some guesswork. So first of all, we have Unpacked, which is a 4x4 painting, a rather large one. Ah yes, if you're unfamiliar with this, I believe it's based on the default pack.png image that is used in your worlds if they don't have a custom icon. So that is certainly a nice addition. This 2x1 here is called Prairie Ride because I looked that up and there are lots of images of people riding horses, so I think that's a safe guess. As for the other 3, 2 of them are 2x2s. I believe that this one right here might be Meditative. To the left of it, Baroque, as I believe this might be referencing a famous Baroque era painting. And last of all, we've got a Lone Poppy looking rather humble. So I think that's the name of this one. It's obviously a 1x1. Those are, however, just my semi-educated guesses. So if I got anything wrong, please correct me with a comment down below. And just for some personal thoughts, I think that Sarah here has got a really nice style that fits in well with the Minecraft paintings in this game. And for me, they are a very welcome addition. In the last few major updates, we've seen new menu screens, soundtracks added, a record disc. There's been a bit of uniformity to hitting certain areas of the game and giving something new each update. I would love to see that happening to paintings. Each update comes with a couple of new additions. I think that could be really cool. Anyways, those are just some of my thoughts. You can share your own with a comment down below, but that's it from me of this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon in another. Bye bye.